Hello and welcome to Die Rolling. I'm the ever excitable Adam and today I'm playing V-Commandos Operation Black Tea. I lean forward so I can drink my own tea here. So the last time we played, or I played and you watched a game of V-Commandos, I lost to the Nazi powers. And it was a pretty tricky level. I tried it twice and failed both times. Now this one I'm doing, this time is Operation Black Tea, and it's one that I've never completed. So I've played most of the missions in V-Commandos over the course of last year, but this is the first time I'm having a go of filming this whilst I'm actually going through it. So like I say, Black Tea, I've tried a couple of times, I've never been able to achieve it. So I'm thinking this is going to be another German victory. So we shall see. But yes, fingers crossed. And join me at the table to see if I can lead the Allied forces to another victory. Okay, so this is Operation Black Tea all set up, and we've got two different terrains in this one. We have the streets on the left here, and we have the bridges over the right here. So as always, I'll just go through the operation here. My best 1940s British accent.
Allies have obtained intelligence indicating that Germany is working on the atom bomb. They need heavy water produced in a plant located in a valley out of range of bombers. Survivors from the previous team are waiting for you on site. Liaise with our infiltrated agents who will join you by the streets along the factory. Then place your explosive charges and head back to Sweden.
So, let's talk about the different areas then. So on the streets here, we have got our scout, and he has to spend one action point over here to puncture the tyres of the parked sidecars to prevent any chases. So that's his mission for this. He comes out here, he's just got to get through that and do that. Should be simple enough. And then over on this side, we have the bridges. Now the bridges, we're going to be having extra enemies on the board here. And what we have to do is we've got to defuse the bombs. So let's just put down all other guys we've got in this. So every location with a triangle token has enemies which have got the two kind of pips on them. Okay, so that's that one over there. And then on the bridges, we also have a Mauser enemy unit on each triangle containing a triangle token, which means we have additional forces from the very offset, which kind of sucks. Because it means it's a bit more crowded than we'd like to. However, because the previous team managed to keep some of their equipment, each commander randomly picks up two equipment tokens, chooses one and discards the other. So we're hoping for something cool here. So the scout. Okay, so I'm just going to ignore the spotted tokens. So scout has got explosives and a first aid kit. I'm going to grab the first aid kit for him. The officer, crowbar. Oh, and an action token. Spotter token. And a grenade. We're going to go for the crowbar for him. And then for the medic, he's got explosives and another action point token. Okay, so he's got a grenade or some TNT. I think we're going to grab the grenade for the medic. So, lots of spotted tokens. And our officer, do I want him to be on the silent side? I think so. We're going to have him on the silent side. So, right, so we've basically got the streets and the bridges to do, and if we manage to do that, we get to go to the fuel depot. Last time I played this particular mission was last year at some point, and I have never been able to beat this. So, just giving you a heads up there, our chances are going to be pretty slim, just because of my general incompetence. Okay, so as always, I shuffle the deck, so we're not going to cheat the Nazis out of a win. So far, I think it's I think we've got one more victory than the enemy have, but we shall see. So, these are the cards we have. So, over on the streets, we have all is quiet during this turn, spotted tokens are ignored. And over this side, fair alarm. If the alarm is triggered and all commanders are stealthy, turn off the alarm as if a commander had turned it off. So, fair alarm obviously means false alarm. Okay, so our scout is going to come out straight away. He's got one action there. Second action is to move into here. And his third action, he's going to open up the door with a crowbar. That's pretty good, I guess. We're now going to move on to this side in the bridges. So we have to defuse these bridges here, so, these explosives at the bridges. So, but we don't know where the enemy are going to go. So our officer is going to come in. No, our medic's going to come out first. So our medic comes out and he is going to shoot into this area here. He gets a 4 and a 1, so we kill one of these guys. So we're going to go for that guy there. Makes sense. And we don't want this to be a spotted token. It's a spotted token. So straight away we are revealed. And for his third action, he's going to move into this space here. Our officer is going to come in next. So one action coming there. He's then going to shoot into this space. For his second action, he gets 4 and a 6, so he's managed to kill this guy off. And I found a barrage token. That's pretty cool. And he is going to stay where he is for his turn. Now, we come down to the reinforcement phase. So if the alarm is triggered and all commanders are stealthy, turn off the alarm as if a commander had turned it off. So the alarm goes off just before we do the spawning here. But that was our one chance to turn the alarm off. So we're going to start spawning over here first. So we have this guy here, this guy there. So these guys come into this location. And over on this side, we have this guy. We have this guy. We have this guy. And we finally have this guy. Okay, so here everyone is moving east. And over here, we're not sure, so let's have a look. They're also moving east. So starting from here. Okay, and we're on to the next round. So, miner, during this turn, the alarm is not triggered after the first explosion blown up. And over on here, we have bomber. Before any movement step, a bomb hits one indoor tile with a trapdoor, but we don't have any indoor tiles with trapdoors, so we can ignore this. But everyone is moving north. This side, however, we don't know where people are moving to. So let's begin over here. So we're going to have our British officer attack this guy first. Gets a 3 and a 4, so he kills him with a 4. And we find, officer uniform. That is handy. So it's his first action. His second action, he's going to move into here. He's going to pick up, so his first action shoot, second action move in there, third action, he is going to barricade this door. And then we're going to pick up these 2 items next. Okay, so we've got our French medic now, so he's going to shoot into this area here. Gets a 4 and a 5, so he kills that elite. The elite leaves an explosives. So that's his first action. His second action, he's going to move into here, pick this up. Oh, he can't. He hasn't got any room for it. So he's not going to pick that up. He's going to stay there, and he's going to get a +1 for his next action. And we're hoping that when we get someone move in here, he's not going to trigger the alarm off. But, you know, this normally happens. The alarm normally goes off. Okay, so over here we have got our scout. So what does our scout want to do? We're not sure where they're moving to. I could spend 2 action points to move them into this area here. And just hope yeah, we're going to do that. So we're going to spend 2 action points to move into there. We have to do a stealth check now. We want to get 3, 4, 5, or 6. We got a 3 and a 2. So we are visible. Oh, okay. So our last action is going to be to shoot at these guys here. Although maybe we should just, whilst we're here, just pierce the things for an action point, right? We're going to do that. We're going to pierce this for an action point. So we have done the objective. We just have to survive the assault, which we really are not going to. So let's see where people are. Well, let's reinforce first. So the alarm's gone off over here. And our scout is pretty much dead at this point. So we have these guys down here, and we have these guys over here. We remove that and replace that with an elite. And then over here we have this guy, nothing. This guy, one of those. Get rid of this. Put in one of these. And we have to hope that our medic has avoided that, which he has with a 5, so he's still not been seen. But now we go to the movement phase. We'll do movement phase over here. So we've got north. And over here, everyone is going to move towards our doomed scout. So everyone shoots. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 dice. 2s. Over 2's hit. So I'm going to roll for these 4 first. 4. Yep, he's dead. So our scout bleeds out. He punctured the tires, but he was caught in the process. Okay, but we have achieved this objective, so we're halfway through here already. We always have to do cards, even if we're not doing the level itself. So, moving on during enemy reinforcement step, any new regular enemy who should have entered this level goes back to its reserve. That's handy. And then secure that door once during his turn by giving 3 of his equipment tokens to the resistance. 1 commander may pick up 1 crowbar token in the equipment reserve to barricade an enemy entrance on his level. Okay, well, we're not going to need to worry about that right at the moment. So we're going to go for a British officer. He's spending 1 action point to defuse this. He is then going to, actually, we're gonna save him to the end. So we're gonna start with the French guy here. So he's gonna shoot into this zone here. Got 6 and 3, so he's killed this guy. That was his first action. Okay, so his second action, he moves into here. He can't pick that up. His third action, he's going to shoot into this area here. Oh, missed. 4 and a 2. So yeah, he shoots this guy. Spotted token, but there's no one there to see it. So 1 to shoot, 2 to move, 3 to shoot, and then we're going to use this action to move him into this zone here. Okay, so now it is our British officer's turn, and he is going to use his assault ability here. So it's he can do this once per turn. For 2 action points, he can, when performing this shooting attack, all of the commandos, I guess he can't do that actually. We're going to spend 1 action point to get rid of this, and then 2nd action point to move there. And he may as well come off the board at this point for his 3rd action point. Because we'll leave him on here and we'll give him a +1 for next time. The French officer's pretty much got this, I think, but he might need some help getting back out the level. Okay, so reinforcements. Because it's movie night, any regular guys who come in are going to go back to their reserve. Okay, so these two guys and this guy come back into there. And over here we have okay. Well, that should have been there. So they're out. 2 more elites go into the bag. And then everybody moves north on here. Our scout is now bled out. RIP scout. And over this side, everyone moves north as well, which is pretty much that. Okay, so the clear out replace up to 3 special unit tokens in the enemy reserve by 3 available 0 tokens, which is great because we have that. So because the scouts kind of died there, they're probably gone. We don't need you anymore. 3 of those left, so we've used 4 of these. Okay. And then over here we have Eastern Front. Everyone's moving north again. At the end of the turn, if all commanders are stealthy, place up to 3 regular enemy units in their reserves. So, yeah, that's pretty good. We're going to be getting people off the board. So, let's start with the medic. So he's going to shoot into this zone here. 6 and a 3, which is enough to kill this guy. He's dead. And he drops behind him. First aid kit, so that's 1 action point to do that. 2nd action point in there. 3rd action point to defuse this. The officer at this point, we are going to leave him where he is. He's not doing anything else. So, reinforcements. And then over here we have one guy here, one guy there, one guy there, and one guy here. So those enemy elites are back in, and everyone moves north. Okay, cool. But at the end of the turn, if all commanders are stealthy, place up 3 regular enemy units in the reserve. So we are going to get rid of this guy, and we're going to get rid of this guy here. During this turn, 1 commander may reroll 1 die per shot, and then I found the fuse box. So commander may remove a light fuse. All indoor tiles are treated like small tiles because of darkness. Next turn, any commander except for the scout without a German uniform on a large tile will be visible, and everyone's moving west, which means these guys are going to be here, which is going to be a problem. So we're going to go 1, we're going to go 2, and then we're going to shoot into here as the officer, and we kill both these guys as his 3rd action. Oh, that is handy. His last action, he is going to use his +1 AP token to move down here. It's now the medic's turn, so the medic is going to go 1, 2. He's going to drop this grenade on the floor, pick this up for free, and then for 1 action point, block that reinforcement point. Okay, these guys all move north if they can. And then we go to the next round. So alarm, and Sixth Sense. One commander gets a +1 AP token, and that is going straight to our good friend, the medic. So we're going to start off with the officer. He is going to shoot this guy here. Yeah, he did it, so this guy's dead. And there's a MP40 left there. So it's 1 action point, a 2nd action point, 3rd action point, he's off the level. Next, the medic. So the medic is going to grab this officer uniform for 1 point, 2, 3, 4. Do you know what? Actually, we're not going to use all 4. We're going to keep that. So he's moved there for 3. Reinforcement turn. Last time I played this, I lost on reinforcements, if you recall. Operation Snowflake. Okay, so everyone moves south on here who can move south. And everyone over here moves north who can move north. I 100% should have moved 4 of these guys into this space last turn. Yeah, but I didn't, so apologies for that. Okay, next round. So we have more firepower, flip up to 3 regular enemy unit tokens with mouse to equip them with MP40s. And over here, it's jammed during this turn. The first commander rolling +1 on a shooting die roll jams his weapon. We don't need to worry about that. 1 action point, 2 action points. He's off. So we have completed this very first mission of Black Tea. And I'm very surprised because, yeah, I've never completed this. I've tried it a few times and never won at this. I'm not quite sure that over here I did the best thing I could do. That scout died pretty quickly. I sacrificed him basically, which basically means our scout we cannot use for the next part of the operation. So I have to choose either the sapper or the sniper. So I'll have a look, see what that level looks like, and we'll decide then. Well, I was all ready to be, I was all ready to just kind of write this one off, but I managed to do it. So we lost the scouts. And if I'm honest, I'm not 100% certain if you can actually activate objectives when they are defended by somebody. I kind of feel like I need to clear that up, because if that is the case, then I didn't do this level and everything after this is kind of mute. But I'm going to play that yes, you can activate things when people are guarding them. That might be incorrect. If it is, please leave comments below to let me know if I've made a mistake, and I will correct that for the next time. Overall, I really enjoyed that. It was quite fun. The bridge area was quite interesting. It was different to, other things I've had to do in this game so far. And yeah, I thought I picked the right team for the job, but the scout's gone now. And I feel like the next level would have been pretty handy to be able to have his walking through walls abilities. But hey, we are where we are. So if you enjoy this, then please like and subscribe to our various different social media platforms. There's Facebook, there's Instagram, there's YouTube. We also have a Twitch somewhere as well, where we have me kind of blundering my way through a solo post-human saga. So if you'd like to see that, then check our Twitch out as well. And until next time, guys, please stay safe and of course, keep rolling.